Is there a label that you say I'll fit good over there with that roster?
I can't say that because I really don't know. I'll tell you my ideal label situation, what it would have been. I always wanted to be on Maybach Music.
Maybach, really?
Yeah, I always wanted to be like with Ross because
at
the time I felt like I made music that really would complement what Ross and them was doing over there. But I don't know their situation anymore with who they was with. I think they was with Warner or something like that, but they don't have the deal anymore, something like that.
Yeah, I don't know if I would. I would put you. I don't know if I would put you with Ross because I feel like Ross is a good person to stand by, but then he kind of lets you like go figure it out. You know what I'm saying? If you need some game, then come in, ask me, and then I'll give you the game. But still, I want you to kind of fly on your own, which could be good.
Right. That's how I am. I'm a worker. You know what I'm saying? I'm the head of my ship, so I wouldn't mind that type of relationship because I feel like that's what Cole had with Jay-Z. You know what I'm saying? Jay-Z kind of like, okay, I'm going to stamp you and you do your thing. And then Cole went and did that.
Yeah.
But I feel you. Some people probably want somebody like just stand next to me and really back me and be like, hey, go do this. He dropped this, da-da-da-da. But maybe that's too
close.
Not too close. Maybe it's too spoiling. It's going to spoil you. You know what I mean? It's going to make you feel like somebody else is doing that job for you. Because I feel like that's another thing happened with our legends too. A lot of them didn't have a boss mentality. Like it was always somebody like they were signed to and doing this and doing that and doing this. You know what I'm saying? And now when the labels started fizzing out, it's like they didn't know how to move.
And that's why I respect Nipsey so much, man.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Because he had the opportunity to go over there and be with Rick, but he decided to, stand on his own team.
Nip say, I'm a Ross.
Yeah.
I feel him.
Yeah.
I feel him.
God, man.
Yeah.
Do you feel like you're in competition with yourself to make another?
Always.
Kind of like
Always,
a big song?
Always. I tell myself all the time, bro, how could I top my last work? That's how I judge my work. You know what I'm saying? How can I do better than I did 6 months ago? How can I dress better than I did 6 months ago? You know what I mean? The numbers I do on the video, you know what I'm saying? I think that's how everybody should really critique themselves. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I feel like, because in your situation where you said the Self-Love was a song you did almost a year and a half ago, and people are just catching up to it, you probably got way better since then. You know what I'm saying?
I'm tired of the song. I done heard it a million times before it's even released. And once it's released, I heard it another million times. But I think that's the beauty of it too. If they love that, then that tells me all I ever needed was exposure. I needed that exposure because I got the product. I got, Self-Love not in my top 15, 20 songs. You know what I'm saying? So if they love that, okay, let me take this blueprint or whatever happened with Self-Love, which was pretty much just catering to women. Let me take that and do it again with these other records I know is, in my mind, fire, even more better. So, yeah, man, that's the beauty. That's the good situation I'm in because I'm sitting on so much music as well. You know what I mean? But now only thing that kind of jacks me up right now is like I kind of have to stay in that lane a little bit because that's what they're going to expect from me. So I just kind of got to gradually, you know what I'm saying, try to ease whatever, I don't know, back to like the hard rap that I was doing. But I've always made R&B records. You know what I'm saying? But I usually like just put them in on different projects here and there. But it's like maybe I need to stop fighting it. You know what I'm saying? And just talk to the women because that's what getting me popping right now.
Yeah. Because I can only imagine. I used to do stand-up comedy, right?
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I used to do stand-up. So I know when I first come up with a joke and it's funny to me, I want to tell it like crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But as you circle back to go, you know what I mean? Because it's only a certain amount of comedy clubs. And then when you go back to that comedy club, people may have seen it online and they want you to do that same joke. But I'm like, I got another joke that I want to tell y'all. They're like, nah, nigga, we want to hear that shit. You know what I'm saying? I would feel like it's the same in records, in music.
Sure,
you know what I mean?
For sure. That's why, man, people that came out and got popular with dance songs and then they try to get over here and be super conscious or lyrical, it doesn't work. Cause we don't know you as the Kendrick. We know you as dance nigga dance. You know what I'm saying? So give us that. So that's the difficult situation I'm in right now. Cause I never wanted to be like the lover boy, or you know what I'm saying, the nigga that's just like, you know, we call it simp, but you know what I'm saying, it's not technically simp because I ain't say no simp shit.
Right.
But I don't want to be put in that lane because I'm so much more. You know what I'm saying? But you look at people like Drake that came in on some lover boy shit, and then he came, no, I can really rap. Yeah. And so that's the challenge we're going to have for the next couple of years, is really branding that as well.
Yeah. I feel like go with it. You know what I'm saying? Go with it.
I'm a businessman, so like if that's what's making the bread and butter, let's do that.
Yeah.
Back to the comedy thing, though.
Okay, what's up? What's up?
What you think about T.I.? You know what I mean? Him chasing that comedy.
Here's what I think about stand-up comedy, right? Mm-hmm. I think stand-up comedy is like a whore. Everybody get to try it. Everybody get to do it. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has an opinion. So, and none of the comedians, even though we probably love doing stand-up and that's our baby, whatever, we have no say-so who gets to try it out. Man, you know what I'm saying?
That sound like music, the music industry.
Yes, it's exactly like that. Yeah. And if T.I., because there's one thing about comedy, it's going to humble the shit out of you. You know what I'm saying? You could have a great night, you could have a great show, and then you could have what happened to him in Brooklyn. Yeah. That's just the nature of doing business in comedy. You know what I'm saying? For sure. If you've never bombed in comedy, you ain't good. I can tell you that now. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the only way you learn. Mm-hmm. Like, fuck, what did I do wrong that I ain't gonna do no more? You know what I mean? What was my energy? You start playing it back in your head. Right. A bad show more than you do a good show. Yeah. The good shows, you just go on, everybody loving you. Sound like me. You know what I'm saying?
Good show, I'm ready. Hey, let's go eat. You know what I'm saying? Bad show, I can't sleep at night. That thing fucking with me for the next 2 days, and I'm pissed off at everybody. Yeah. Because I'm like, damn, I need to do better. You know what I'm saying? But that's the greatness in us as well. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But
I mean, only time would tell with comedy, with T.I., you know what I'm saying? If he really loves it and he really starts doing it. Look at Childish Gambino. Mm-hmm. Childish Gambino got a whole hour comedy. I think it's on Netflix or YouTube or something. Mm-hmm. Like, nobody give Childish Gambino slack at all. You know what I'm saying? For doing comedy. And he's an actor and he writes and does music. You know what I mean? So I feel like comedy is open to anybody to experience. If they have the balls to get up there, because that shit ain't easy.
It ain't easy.
You can't turn on nigga paper trail. You can't turn it on when you're doing stand up.
Right, you can't.
You know what I'm saying? You got to come out there.
Play and just, you know what I'm saying, entertain everybody. You got to get up there and do showmanship, real showmanship. It's crazy you say about there's no way you can just put a gate on who you're allowed to do comedy, because music is the same. I know a lot of people right now, they like, hey man, how we letting white culture do hip hop and da-da-da. But when you got to think of it, hip hop is a part of the music industry, which we don't own. You know what I'm saying? So we can't put a gate on who comes in and just start rapping. Right. Yeah. So it's the same way. And I want people to understand that, like, until we fully own, like, if y'all feel a way about, you know, white rappers or whatever, shit, y'all need to come up with y'all own thing so you can control it. But right now, we don't own the music industry, so we can't make that say so.
Yeah, and then it may, all music, all comedy may not be for everybody. You know what I'm saying? Right. If you don't like it, don't support it. Right. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's the easy way to get somebody the fuck out of here.
If I don't like something, you'll never hear me speak on it, bro. Like, because I don't want to give it no type of pub.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? And so it bothers me as hell when I'm scrolling on Instagram and I see somebody, man, why does white girl say nigga and then or you know,
so that's the difference though. You can't say nigga.
Yeah. But what I'm saying, you allowing them to come to the shows and so if you want them to be fans, like, you can't expect, like, put restrictions on it. You know what I'm saying? Of course, out of respect, you want her to have that, but you gotta know she a younger generation too. I'm speaking of the lady that just went viral.
Oh, okay.
That's like 21.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Of course she fanning out over Lil Baby.
yeah.
But that's just the nature of the beast. Like, that's how you know hip hop is like one of the biggest influences in the world. Mm-hmm. So it just comes with it.
And I think with hip hop music, we need white people to be involved in it. You know what I'm saying? Just numbers wise, it's more white people in the world. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's more, the only way you get it to the masses. At least
that's what they
say. I mean, yeah, you're right. But I feel, when I'm looking around, I see like it is more opportunities and it is more numbers wise, more white people in the world. And the only way you be able to make the millions of dollars and take care of your family is by inclusiveness. You know what I'm saying? Have everybody involved.
You look out in the audience on a lot of these concerts, it's Hispanics or white people. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. Yeah. That's the culture now.
Yeah.
They buying all the Travis Scott, you know what I'm saying?
McDonald's and all that shit. Yeah.
So it just comes with it. Like there is no gate back to that point. You know what I'm saying? We can't choose who we want to be entertained by hip hop. So.
Exactly. Thank you for tapping in with us. In order to see more clips like this, check out this video here or check out this one here.